Hi. So, I wanted to talk about something that God has kind of brought up to me, and it's an area that I also um, still find myself dealing with as well. But in this particular area, I just wanted to talk about um, the wrong talking of our brothers and sisters, mostly gossip. So that's the one thing that I've kind of been very sensitive to the last few weeks, and it's been an area in my past that I've definitely, even in the smallest of ways, have faltered to. And in my time with him the other morning, a situation came up where I brought it to him and I was like, why am I so upset about this? I was literally pissed off. I was like, what the actual freak? Like, and you know, the Lord slowly came to me and he said, the reason why you're so upset and distraught about this is because my heart is a place of refuge, and you're trying to cultivate characteristics of me and everything in your understanding. And if you guys want the characteristics of my heart, then isn't it supposed to be a place of refuge? And so many times, we use each other's testimonies as a place to put in like a Christian tabloid where we just start talking about everybody else's issues, and it's really supposed to be a place of safety. We're supposed to cultivate the very heart of God, which is a place of refuge and safety. Then shouldn't we ourselves cultivate the same? That way, when our brothers and sisters come to us with a bit of information, whether they're going through a hardship or a time of just lowliness, like, shouldn't we be their safe place and wanting to come to? If that's his heart, then shouldn't we even be more so? Especially because, the church is supposed to be a place of cultivating that very haven of God. And so many times we look at each other and it's so competition on who has the best testimony or who has the best this, who's gone through what this week, and we use it as a game, as a Christian tabloid, to exploit our brothers and sisters on exactly what they're going through instead of using each other as a safe haven. If God is our place of refuge, we should be the same to each other. And that was just something that he had on his heart a few days ago, that talking through. And I just wanted to share that with all of you. And then also, on the other hand, it's so important that not only do we use each other as a place of refuge for each other, where we can come to each other and just fellowship for him, and the hardships even that we're going through, share that with each other. If we're supposed to be so much of him, then this is one of the most important places. No wonder so many people don't feel like it's a safe place to share their stories of their hardships. And we're supposed to be the very place where it's supposed to be open and free for all of us to be able to talk about exactly what we're going through. How are one supposed to be free and given a new nature if the very thing that we're bestowing to each other is betrayal, is harshness, is cruelty? And so many times we just push it aside as, oh, well, that's too much. Why am I gonna focus so much on that? It was just a slight comment towards someone. Your slight comment might mean life or death in the eyes of the other person. Who knows what they're going through at home? And not only that, but so many times, even with our testimonies, they become just documentations, if that's even the right word. I don't know if that's the right word, but honestly, the point of the matter is, we have to stop using each other's testimonies as a place also to knock each other down. And also, I mean, that's supposed to bring freedom to people, you know, and we use it to lash out at each other. I mean, how ridiculous is that? So, you know, I'm not saying that we're all perfect. We're definitely going to have our moments, but let's use this bit of information and whatever else God is teaching you for the better of each other, because that's the only way that we're going to have freedom amongst ourselves to display everything that He wants us to. So anyway, there's my bit of info for all of you, and I hope it helps you wherever you're at.